slept, sit down. I slept on my family's progress. Until one day in Shawashade, I was lying in bed and I had to wake up, go and pray. I prayed in the balcony. I kept on praying, and I heard God say it to me. I gave you charge over your territory. He drew the lines on the map. This is yours, this is yours, this is yours, this is yours. I had no idea. I had a territory. I went to my raw area. I knew I was the king there. It doesn't mean that there is another king by government standards. That one has been given authority by the government. I've been given authority by heaven. So in my location, Malato Shapai, Kalemai Kanosa. I see there are kings here. I see them there. There are queens here. I see them here. From today onwards, they will not do a meeting without you. They will not establish a rule in your neighborhood without you, in your family without you. Sit down. I was waiting to hear what God was saying about a certain place. And as I was waiting for that prophecy, I went to bed late. Around 2 a.m. I had a dream, just a dream, of a lion biting my hand. A lion. Then I woke up. I'm like, what? What type of thing is this? Then I would stay there 5 minutes, and then I would hear what God was saying. I would write it down, write it down, write it down. And then I said, I'll remember the things. I'll remember the things. God said, now what about this area? And then I said, I'll remember everything. You said this, you said this. God never answered me. Back to sleep. The lion came back again. Bit my right hand. I woke up. I said, this lion, why is it there? I wrote everything down. Then just a few days ago, I realized 5 a.m. I can't sleep no more. 4 a.m. even if I used to wake up 6, I'm up, done. And even if I sleep 10 minutes to 6, I'll be up at 6. And if you send me a message, my phone is always on silent. If you send me a message while I might be dreaming something beautiful, I wake up. Yeah, if you call me and it's silent, I will be able to reply you. There is a certain part of me that doesn't go to sleep at the same time with me. I've gotten to a point that even when I'm sleeping, I'm waking. The reason why I don't like sleep is because sleeping is work. The moment I sleep, I'm in visions and dreams. So I'm still waking. So I realize I should never waste my life. Imagine the years you have wasted sleeping. If you are 33, that means for the last 16 years, in fact, 10 years, 12 years, you were sleeping. Continuous. If we join all this, some of you generals are on 20. But I'm just talking about normal people here. Imagine for 12 years, you have nothing to show for 12 years except resting. And nothing has changed. You're still as broke as you used to be. And not even a spiritual, not even a quarter of what you should be. You've not gotten there. Why? Because you like sleep. And I'm just not talking about sleep physically. Your spirit is asleep. Let me ask you this question. Have you ever had a point where somebody mentioned something? Like maybe you get to your phone. What is that? Which one is it? Which iPhone is it? iPhone what? 16. There's another place that they sell 17 when we finished. Now, watch this. Forget about it. Now hear this. Hear this. Hear this. Have you ever had a point where you're thinking of your friend or cousin? Like, oh, it's a long time. Then you just look at your phone, you realize, they're calling. Your spirit is asleep. Because your spirit should have told you she's calling in 2 minutes. but it's just coincidence for you. You checked it and boom. Or you were thinking of, if I can just eat something like chicken. I know right now you're confused. If I can just have chicken, a piece of chicken, I just feel like eating chicken. And you're very far from wherever. And somebody just comes, you arrive at your friend's place and they just bought that chicken. You go like, I was just outside talking about, The reality is your spirit is awake, but the flesh is too much on it, sitting on it. To the point that it just comes out a little bit and comes out and says, hey, we're still here. 3 courses of meals per day. Breakfast, lunch, supper, gomandaiza. 10 plates of fufu, sada. 2 of relish. What do you think your spirit will do? And the only time your spirit eats is when you come to spirit embers. Praise His name. My name is. That song will not get your spirit fed. It's you celebrating how your enemies fall. But it's never to feed your flesh. It's never to feed your spirit. Some who are mature in the spirit only feed their spirit 3 cold snakes. Or 1 cold snake a day. And 3 full course meals per day. Their flesh. If you have 2 dogs, 1 fin and 1 pig, which one will be beaten? Which one, if they fight? Which one will win? Let me tell you something. If it's strong, it will kill that thin bastard. Why? So if your spirit has not eaten anything, is malnourished in the spirit, what do you think will happen when you meet somebody who is engaged spiritually? You die. Something will happen. You see, some of us, we are able to see that enemy. Don't worry. This one I need 2 minutes. This one I need 5 hours. This one I need 10. Now you go in and feed your spirit for 2 minutes for an enemy that needs 7 hours. Some of you are carrying your whole neighborhood with you. Your whole family is carried on your loins. You like sleep, my friend. You like sleep. I said you like sleep. You like sleep. You like sleep too much. Tell yourself from now onwards. From now onwards. 5 hours is too long. 5 hours is too long. Oh, but the doctors have actually said 8 hours. Nonsense. Research when people were living longer, how they would have intermittent nights. Sleep. They will sleep for 4 hours and then they will wake up and sit around the fire. Yes, in old days. And then start again at 11. Wake up 1. Everyone sit around the fire. And they lived longer. You heard from Dr. something. 8 hours. And you practice it to the max. That's the only thing you practice from that doctor. From now onwards, I need powerful people around me. People who pray. People who say, I will not sleep. I say, don't sleep. You are in danger. Don't sleep.